There it is.
What's up, sir?
What up, dog?
Not at
Oh,
all.
turning off do not disturb. Okay. Hi.
Hello.
How was how y'all time?
It's all good.
Yeah. Are you master yet? Are you master splinter yet?
No.
How close? Very close?
mm, mm,
It's a while.
yeah, it's a while.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Well, hey, keep grinding, brother.
Hey,
Keep
I'm trying.
grinding.
Man. My knees, speaking of grinding, my knees are killing me right now.
I hear you. I hear
I
you.
think it's the
But yeah,
weather. I really do. I think when it got cold, like
it
my
does.
body was like, what the
Yeah.
hell?
Yeah, my leg today I had to stop walking because like my right hip, there's just like a muscle or tendon in there that just needs to be stretched a lot and massaged and stuff. And I can do it as much as I can, but it's like, bro, there's a lot. I don't
Right.
know if I can do this shit. But anyway, yeah, I definitely would not be able to jump off of cages or hit people with spears. I couldn't do EO, jumping off cages 3, 4 years in a row. Like this lady is just phenomenal at what she does.
I
I'm
just,
very impressed with her.
I don't know. I just think it's like a testament to, like, how do I say this? Like, the only glimpse I got into, like, what they do for their body, I think they need to do a documentary on that, was Rey Mysterio, like, because I know Rey Mysterio, he's big on stem cell. Like,
Oh,
he's always going to Mexico City to get stem cells in his knees and his shoulders and his hips, and he says it's prolonged his career. And I say that because I follow Bailey too on Instagram, and, like, she's constantly getting treatment. Like, I like to see all the treatment that they do
yeah.
to be
Yeah.
able to do that on a constant basis.
Hmm.
I mean, we all know, I mean, John Cena, I mean, he's old, don't get me wrong. It's my age, our age.
Yeah.
But one of the biggest reasons why he's hanging is up because his body's like,
It
I'm
hurts.
done. My body's, and you look at him, he looks like he's in great shape because he is, but that running, that bumps, those bumps, the whole nine, like, you can't
It's
do that forever.
20 plus years, maybe not every day, night in, night out, but you say, how many times per week, in addition to not just the actual match on a show, whether it's a house show or whatever, but the training itself. And then whatever else you do in your free time. Obviously, not too much because you don't want to ruin your career. But yeah, that's a lot. Like tonight, I saw something I don't think I've seen in performers before. And I know I'm a little more critical right now because I'm just not as much into the product. Tonight was better, and I think Survivor Series was better than previous stuff, but it's just not enough. But I saw when Charlotte and Alexa walked out in the beginning of the show, and then also when AJ was tagging out into dragging Lee, those three AJ Styles, Charlotte Flair, and Alexa Bliss all looked disinterested or just over it. I don't know what it was. Maybe I'm just jumping to a conclusion, but AJ looked maybe he was just exhausted because he was in a match, But Alexa and Charlotte opening the show, granted it's like a 15-minute window from all the highlights and this and that and all that stuff before they finally come out and say anything. But they just looked disinterested. And I'm like, I wonder, because they can't say that they are or not. It's just, I wouldn't be surprised.
It's a
It's a
grind.
lot. It's a lot. It's a
And don't get
lot.
me wrong, they get paid to do this, but still, it's
Still a
got to
grind.
take a toll on your mental and your physical.
And for those who have kids,
Yep.
how much harder is that? To be on the road however many nights a week and then come home and
And
see your kid and miss birthdays and shit.
even if you're with your kid, it's still
Yeah.
you're seeing your kid when they're asleep. You know what I
Mm,
mean?
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's gotta be a mine-ish. It's gotta be like you can have all the luxuries you want on the road when you have a small kid, but at the end of the day, you got it's not wrestling. I mean, your match is gonna be what, 15, 20 minutes tops. but you
Mhm.
got promo, you got fanfare, you got all that other stuff. Like,
Yeah.
it's a full day, especially if you're a top talent. It's a full day of work.
Yeah. Yeah. And like you said, that's what they're paid to do. But it's like they're still human, and it's a lot to do to be able to. Hello, April Lubin. I don't know what that means. Right on. Welcome. And hello, is this a mirror? No, you racist.
Terrible.
Or maybe he thinks I look like him. I don't fucking know. Anyway. Okay. Did you watch any of Raw tonight?
Yeah, I watched it all. The only thing I didn't watch was the last match.
Oh,
I had
Charlotte and yeah.
I
Yeah.
heard I can't find it online.
Oh, okay. My issue with the match was that it just kept buffering,
Mm-hmm.
and not from Netflix's side, but from the side that I was trying to use to get into. By the way, did you get my text about Netflix is cutting off streaming from your phone?
How are they doing that? Some people watch their Netflix account on their phone.
I don't know.
You know what that's called? That's called lawsuit coming real soon.
What would they be getting sued for?
Some countries, some people in certain countries don't have access to a TV. So they literally watch their streaming networks on their phone. I know it's big in China.
Oh, okay.
It's huge
Hmm.
in China.
Well, I mean, the other part of it too, outside of lawsuits, would be the loss of viewers. The
Yeah.
loss of, yeah, like you guys got a big WWE deal, and you then cut the mobile thing. I don't know what reason it is for. Elliot Parks, that's a guy I went to high school with. That's funny. Um, but yeah, I don't see
How
what the benefit is. Maybe it's a streaming issue and like servers and all that stuff, and they're like, hey, we got to cut back. We're gonna risk it, but I don't know what sense that makes because they're the only ones doing that.
I don't see how they're gonna pull it off. Like I
Yeah.
don't. I mean, because a lot of a lot of phone companies, you can
Hmm.
get a streaming network through your phone that
Yeah.
hooks up to your TV.
Hmm.
So good luck with
So
that. Let me know
that's
how it turns out, buddies.
yeah, pretty. I mean, that's exactly how I feel about WWE and these high ass prices and these 85 ways to try to watch one. Like
Yeah,
that's the main reason. In addition to me just not liking the product that much anymore, but it's just too hard to try to get to it. And then even when I get to it, not always just like stream, stream, stream. It's stream, 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 buffer, 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 stream, buffer. Like, come on, bro. I don't have time to wait 45 minutes to watch 3 minutes of a match. I don't care enough.
you want to know how I watched Survivor Series this time?
YouTube, TikTok.
TikTok.
Yeah.
I just found someone that was going live, and then I turned my phone sideways and watched it. I
And they did
mean,
it, huh?
yeah, sometimes they'll catch it and get booted off, and then like 2 minutes later, the same company, the same people or whoever will put it back up.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
where the will, there's a way.
Yeah. I mean, pirating has been a thing for many, many years as far as the internet and all that stuff. From Pirate Bay, Lime Torrents, and all those other LimeWire. Did you ever use that and Morpheus and download all those songs back in the day? Yeah, they're not going to be able to stop everyone. They're going to stop a lot of people, but
And
stop.
I feel like back then it was just because it was fun and it was like edgy. And I
Yeah.
think now it's more of a necessity. Like you said, people can't afford.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
what are you gonna do when people can't afford something? You find some way to get it.
And they are doing exactly that. I thought I sent you something a while ago about like $30,000 tickets for Survivor Series or WrestleMania. I can't remember
Yeah,
what it was.
you did. Yeah.
$30,000.
And then
That's
this
a
guy
fan's annual salary.
and then this guy that we probably both follow, he has one of his wrestling podcasts, and he was like, I paid $100 for his seat and look where I'm at. And he's like 6 or 7 rows from the ring. And I'm like, okay,
Hmm.
that's someone paid you to do that promo.
Yeah.
And I said too, he's like, yeah, all you have to do is just like wait outside and see if someone's selling a ticket. So What if you're out of state? Like, you gonna go all the way to the event with hopes of buying a ticket? Like,
Yeah.
it's not realistic.
No, not at all. Not at all. And like I said before, it's their business. They can do whatever they want with it. And I hope they make money. I'm sure they will, because obviously they're going to. But I just I will be watching something else instead, because I can go back and watch Raw on that thing I sent you earlier. That it'll like for Survivor Series. That's how I was able to watch it. That same link, because it breaks it down in three. Like, hey, here's part one, part two, part three, right? And so I can just do that, and there's no streaming issue. So I can't watch live like I used to anymore, unless I grab like a second phone or a third phone, because I got a lot of phones.
Right.
And,
I know you
but
got like 5. Oh, I know.
they're not all working. Some are just I'm not getting rid of them because there's data on stuff on there. But anyway, yeah, it's just it's too hard to try to maintain and manage all that. So yeah, it's God bless them. God bless them. Anyway, so Survivor Series. Did you enjoy the show overall?
What was the one before it?
WrestlePalooza?
I enjoyed it better than WrestlePalooza.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, there was a Saturday Night's Main Event.
I
Oh wait,
enjoyed it more than the Saturday Night's Main Event too.
I don't even remember what match that was. Let me see. That
Exactly.
was Bailey defeated Raquel. That was a dark match. Cody defeated Drew. Don't remember. Jay defeated Tiffany. I think I. Oh, that was a squash match. Okay, that's where she won. Dominic defeated Penta and Rusev. I barely remember that. CM Punk defeated Jey Uso. Oh, for Seth's championship. Okay, yeah, I barely remember.
Yeah, so
That's crazy.
it was one of their better ones. The ending kind of people were pissed in the audience. They were walking out. They were booing it.
Survivor Series or
Yeah, Survivor Series.
oh really? I actually kind of enjoyed it.
Yeah.
War games are always fun, even if it's not everything. Like it's not. Have you ever seen Blood and Guts from AEW?
No.
Blood and Guts is like a War Games type match, kind of in
Mm-hmm.
the frame of the WCW, where people are actually bleeding, and there's
Mm-hmm. I
it's
figure the
just
name.
yeah, and it's literally it's literal blood. Um, it's a much more enjoyable watch, but you have to be watching AEW to give a shit to want to watch that match.
That's
But
fair.
yeah. Anyway, so yeah, let me go back to shit. Where did it go? Doggone it. We passed Evolution. Still the best show of the year. How far back did I go? Oh my god. SummerSlam. Hold on. I went way too far. Okay, here we go. I just kept pressing back apparently. All right, so we had 4 matches for Survivor Series, which is the smallest Survivor I think ever in the entire life of WWE. Have you seen a smaller card ever for a major event like this ever?
No, not for them.
Yeah, this is like
But
two
this is what you
16 to
wanted
12.
though, right? Weren't we talking about like they were doing too much?
Well, I mean, this is a little different because it's not just 4 matches. It's 2 matches
Yeah,
that are going to be 40 minutes long plus. So that's like,
true.
eh, Big 7. Just kidding. It's just going to be a little different. But yeah, I don't like AEW's 15 matches, and I don't like WWE's making 7 matches happen. Just make them all matter. But
Right.
anyway, first match of the night was the women's war game match, which I'm thinking at some point, hopefully, and I know it's going to be tough. Hopefully, at some point, they can build up the women enough where they can main event. They're main eventing Raw, right? They main evented.
Good
I mean, the
tonight.
whole show, Evolution. They had their own show. They've had, I think, at least no, they've had 2 Mae Young Classics. That was the
Mm-hmm.
like the tournaments in NXT a few years back, and yeah, they've main evented other shows in WrestleMania a couple times. So, like, are we ever going to get a women's war game match to close out a Survivor Series show? Maybe.
Yeah.
It it's tough. It's tough because that means you're putting on all those guys, 10 guys that are all main eventers probably in the beginning. So it's a tough call, but Team Rhea versus Team Asuka. So it was AJ Lee, Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair, Io Sky, Rhea Ripley against Becky Lynch, Lash Legend, Nia Jax, and the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kyrie. And I didn't do any picks. Did you like pick who you thought would win or anything like that? Yeah, I
I,
didn't. I
I,
didn't. Either.
I thought I wanted Charlotte Flair's team to win, but we do picks.
Yeah, and I think because AJ Lee has been there for what? This is her third match. She's been back, second or third
Uh-huh.
match. Probably not going to lose for a little while, and definitely not going to take a pin or a submission. Not yet. Um, but I liked this match. I'm trying to remember the highlights from it. Obviously, Io Shirai, that's not what I call her. Io Sky with the trash can as every year.
I enjoyed Lash Legend.
You did? Okay.
She was a beast, man. She was tossing people. She was like old school Nia Jax when Nia Jax first came out. It was
Mm-hmm.
good. It was a good heelish moves on her end.
Yeah, I heard a critique somewhat, not so much about her, but just like she just got there to the main roster. And she has not really had anything other than this match. And I think like a couple segments on SmackDown over the last few
Yeah.
weeks. But this is her first official match on the main roster. And I kind of thought they probably could have done something to kind of show us her skill set because people don't really watch not AEW, NXT.
Yeah,
I
that's
know
true.
she body slammed Otis a few years ago on NXT. Is that
Yeah,
right? I thought
that
that
was
was her.
her.
Okay. Yeah. So props. I mean, if you want to be on the main roster, go through NXT. You'll get there.
And
But
I
yeah,
think putting her with Nia Jax, chef's kiss. Like,
it's
they
like
could
your Hawk and Animal.
say it again.
It's like Hawk and Animal. Like you put the two big people together.
Yeah. 100. I was gonna say they could be like the next Twin Towers or that type of thing, women wise, because we don't really have that in the women
No.
division. Like strong women, together. So
Yeah.
if they do it right, I think they could be really good together.
Yeah, they don't really do a lot of. You're right. They don't really do a lot of top people, whether it's two heels or two faces together, because you can draw more money putting them in separate matches, making people want to stay longer. I actually just texted a buddy of mine a few days ago about the Mega Powers and when they were formed in October of '87. They still had Survivor Series, the first Royal Rumble in January of '88, and WrestleMania. And there was not a single thing that they did to mention the Mega Powers post that Saturday Night's main event or main event, whatever that show was, until Hogan walked out during WrestleMania 4 in the main event being pulled by Miss Elizabeth. There was no Hogan Macho interaction between October to April. And they're a fucking faction of the two biggest wrestlers in the WWF at the time.
I think
October, November, December, January, February, April, 6 to 7 months. That's
I
crazy.
think a good outlier for that is the Brothers of Destruction. Undertaker and Kane. Like that was one at his highest peak, and the other. Sorry.
Oh.
One at his highest peak, and the other coming into their own. Like I thought that was great.
Yeah. Yeah. I did notice, and this is not even anything about the match, but just Charlotte Flair looks like a completely different person.
She does. Her face is starting to soften up a little bit.
It's like every couple years, it's something else, something else, something else.
She's
I don't
going
know
through
if it's
some
just
stuff, man. Her choice in abusive men is like wow. I hope she's in some therapy or something,
somebody was hitting her.
bro.
Abusive men, like you talking about, like
Every husband she's had or abused was abusive.
I've never read that.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow. Well, we know who her dad is.
I knew you were gonna go there, and I have no pushback.
I mean, it's just we are all products of our parents.
Yeah, we gravitate towards.
What's familiar?
Yeah, and it's like at some point, like I'm in the same boat. Like there's a reason why I'm single. Like, yeah, I've put in the work and therapy, like to not repeat those patterns.
Hmm.
But you got to be willing to, work on yourself.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
we are a product of what we attract until we stop.
Yeah, and she's been married 3 times now.
Yeah.
Andrade, the wrestler Gunner, I think was his name, and then there was another person before him. I think that she married, or maybe after. I forget, but it's at least her second divorce. And I'm not knocking. I mean, this isn't really about Charlotte, but it just like wow, that's crazy. She really looks like a completely different person every few years. Anyway, Becky is great. I loved when I forget who she had against the cage, but she had someone. She said, "Talk to the people. Talk to the people. Tell them." She's talking shit, right? But it was like, God, she's good. She's really good at this. And this is a lady who was the man in 20 what 17, 18, 19, somewhere in there. She was the man, and now like she's just really, ever since that happened and Nia Jax made that happen by busting her nose, she's really upped her game and just become a superstar. You see the interview with her and Steph the other day with Burt Kreischer. You saw the interview?
Saw clips of it.
Okay, so you heard her comments about past wrestlers or other wrestlers in the company who try to use their position. Yeah, yeah. Well, you never know who it might be because it's possible it could be a lot of people, but like,
Yeah,
damn,
well, they some people have uncovered and
yeah.
said
Well,
said who it is. Um,
which one was it? Drew Gulak, Triple H, Brock? You could say we're not getting sued.
Andrade.
Oh, that it was him. Interesting.
No, not Andrade.
Oh,
Paige's ex-boyfriend,
Paige.
Alberto Del Rio.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, I could totally see that.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
uh they put it up there like when it was in a comment and they put up the this news story about how female wrestlers have said blah 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 and have accounts to him saying if you don't do this then you're going to get this and if you don't yeah.
Ah, well, there it is. Wouldn't surprise me because yeah, there was a few guys that did that too. The match ended. I believe it was Becky who had to tap out. She tapped
Yep.
out to AJ Lee, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
AJ put that whatever that spinny.
That is
Whatever.
so cool, man. I
I
don't know
said audibly,
how
I was like,
she
holy
gets into that. I don't know how she's able to get into that sometimes, but it's so
shit.
coul.
It's really unique. Really, really unique. And yeah, Becky tapped out. So the AJ Lee, Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair, Io Sky, and Rhea Ripley team defeated the Oscar team. And I'm not going to read all those names again. 41
Oh,
minutes,
boy.
10 seconds. It was officially the longest match of the night by 40 seconds, if I'm not
Kudos
mistaken.
for
Yeah.
them.
Right on. Uh, my favorite match of the night was next. This, because I love shenanigans. I love shenanigans. And this
That's fair.
had a fake injury by Dominic,
It's a good match.
interference. Yeah, it was fun. A lot of fun. Interference by Roxanne and Raquel. And then, of course, the final
And
interference by Liv Morgan, who is now back. I just gave the Four Horsemen. Woo! Liv Morgan is back.
saw that.
Pretty cool that John Cena is giving the rub, no titty, to these ladies. Like my last match at a PLE,
He
and I'm
said he
letting
wanted to,
Liv,
though.
Roxanne, and Raquel get over on me because I like these three women are definitely going to be part of the future of women's wrestling, and not just in WWE but across the globe. Would you agree?
Yeah, and he's doing exactly what he's been saying in every speech he's given. Like
Mm-hmm.
he's like, I want to promote the future of this business. Like
Yeah.
that's what I want to do. And that's why Saturday night's main event is going to be a bunch of NXTs going up against a bunch of main carders. Like
Mm.
he said he wants to give back. And
Okay.
I think, yeah, that's going to be the premise of Saturday night's main event. They're
Yeah,
going to get
I'd
this
like to
back.
see some. I see that kid, Javon Evans. Have you seen him?
Oh, he's freaking amazing.
Yeah, he's going to be a great talent in the future. I know he's still got some growing to do and all that kind of stuff, but hey, whatever, man. Like, just keep growing, bro. Keep
Right.
growing. I don't think there. Yeah,
They
so
haven't
there are
posted
no
anything.
matches currently scheduled except for the
No.
John Cena one for Saturday Night's main
Hmm.
event on December 13th, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll see as things kind of develop, and obviously we can get into what the who his potential opponent. We have two. It's down to two people now, and they're going to wrestle on Friday
Yeah.
on December 5th. And I might watch live. We'll see.
I think,
Um,
I think I like that Liv came back. Apparently she came back ahead of schedule. Um,
mhm.
but I love that she's giving us glimpses of her old school persona, the psycho
Yeah.
Liv. So that's cool.
Hmm. Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
she's
I like it
not all
too.
there. She's a
And the
little touch.
slaps and stuff, and you're like, oh shit, she's turning on Dom. Nope,
No,
not
she's
yet.
she's yeah, oh yeah. Psycho because
She's
even Finn when he was like, "Hey, welcome back," like at the promo to the beginning of the top of the night tonight.
uh,
But yeah, we're getting the Psycho Liv,
good.
which
I
is
think
cool.
that's awesome because that's another character, another person who has really done a whole lot with her character. You know, I used to watch her at NXT when she was You Only Live Once, which is kind of funny on her name. And she was a super skinny, developing, growing young talent. And eventually she came to the main roster. I forget did she come with. Oh, she didn't. I think she came by herself because Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville came with Paige, and then Ruby Riot and someone else came with someone else. So yeah, I think she kind of had to just make her own way, and that's the one thing I always say about these people is like, take your chance,
Right.
get it, take your chance and get it. But Dominic walks away with the victory. He faked an injury, a shoulder injury, just like Penta did on Monday. He had a shoulder injury from Raw. So they
Hmm.
kind of ran that spot back while he's out on the ring, outside the ring, kind of trying to recover because you're like, oh shit, is this real? What happened? Damn, that sucks. Raquel and Roxanne start attacking Cena. I think Roxanne hit him with her move, whatever that little flippy over thing is.
Right.
Yeah, and that's like, dude, you hit your finisher on fucking John Cena. Like, that's pretty fucking dope. And so Dominic ran back in the ring, had to argue with the ref, and then eventually hit Cena with his frog splash from Eddie Guerrero, and Dominic regains the Intercontinental Championship. I was hoping Cena would keep it, go all the way through the finals,
Me too, and then
lose.
lose it.
So I'm out with that. I didn't make it. What did you think was going to happen with his IC title? He was going to keep it till the end, or
I thought he was going to keep it to the end, and whoever won the match, he was going to. Let me back up. I thought he was going to win it tonight,
hmm?
or win it
Okay.
SummerSlam, and then whoever he went up against, he was going to drop it to them.
Okay, yeah. Oh, when
Now,
you
go
said
ahead.
SummerSlam, you meant Survivor Series.
Survivor Series. Sorry.
Okay, yeah.
Now, I think he might be one of the first. We had talked about this months ago, so I'm bringing it up again. He might be one of the first WWE stars that doesn't have to go out on his shield.
Mm.
I
Hmm.
think he might win this last match.
Well, considering the two final opponents, I don't think he will.
I think he might win his last match like Sting did, and he doesn't have to go out on his shield because I
Yeah.
think the fight. I think this is just my thought. I
Hmm.
think by hook or by crook, I think LA Knight wins the last
Mm.
match, and then I think we get the crazy Jay Uso that comes in and disrupts Saturday night's main event, allowing Cena to win. And
Yeah.
it's going to be one of those things that Cena doesn't know what's going on behind his back. But Jay
Hmm.
sneaks in, and now we start a feud between Crazy Jay, and LA Knight. That's just my
Yeah,
thoughts.
because Jay really did crash out. I could see
Oh, big time.
if you remember the Daniel Bryan former Yes chants, right? Way back in the day, like 2013, 14. And then he stopped and he started doing the no chants, right? And then eventually, when he broke free from Bray Wyatt's grasp or grip on his brain or whatever, he took off the fucking Wyatt overalls. And I don't know if you remember this cage match on Monday Night Raw. I wasn't even watching back then, but I saw that match and I was like, this guy has fucking energy. And he was on top of the cage doing the yes shit. I could see them doing the same thing with Jay because he got over naturally. So eventually he's like, fuck, this isn't working. No yeet, just like how Roman said a couple years ago or a year ago at the Survivor Series right before that. And then eventually running it back and eventually just kind of being the yeet guy again. And maybe never being a tag guy again. Maybe here and there, but maybe not too much. But I could see that happening. So anyway, third match, the
Mhm.
worst. This is where I started to fall asleep. I was falling asleep during this match, and I actually missed much of the men's war game match. So I had to go back and rewatch it because this match was so boring, and it's not Stephanie Vaquer's fault. We'll put it that way.
Yeah, yeah. It wasn't.
She doesn't put on bad
How do I
matches.
say this? I just feel like they
She
didn't
does.
rehearse, for lack of a better word. I don't think they ran it in the ring with each other. You
Mm-hmm.
know, m- I love. I can say I love Dusty Rhodes for so many things, and love Shawn Michaels for so many things. But Shawn Michaels and Dusty Rhodes were known for working the matches with their female talent, like just running them through their paces to make
Yeah.
sure, and not even so much scripting, because I hate when they say, oh, they used to script their matches. No, they used to say, hey, you got 3 points that I want you to hit in this match, and everything in between, you guys can play with. And I feel
Yeah.
like this match, they didn't do that. It was just it was weird. It was
Yeah.
really
And
yeah, but go ahead.
I was just gonna say, yeah, Nikki's not known for putting on good matches.
Mhm.
She's known for being attractive. And I'm not saying it's a
Okay,
bad thing. It's what she
I'll
presents
give
with.
you
Like,
that.
her entrance back in the day was she'd rip open her top and you'd see her,
Yeah.
like she's not Hulk Hogan, so she's showing something else. But that's what she would present with. And that's just, I mean, she did have to change her finisher from the whatever, the rack attack or whatever it was, to something
Hmm.
else. I forget what it is now, but so I mean, I don't even know what that has to do with anything, but yeah, she's just not that good of a talent to want to watch more of her matches, unfortunately, and sucks, but that is what it is. But Stephanie Vaquer does retain the women's world championship. She did hit the devil's kiss on the table outside, and then hit it again in the ring. So it was just, people love that move, and you know why they love it. I try not to sexualize women wrestlers because they are there for entertainment value. I mean, I know they dress sexy, but it's like they're not here for that, man. Like, they're professionals and they're great at what they do. So whether someone's married or single, I'm just like, don't look, just appreciate the match and do all
Right.
that. But not everyone thinks like I do. Ah, man. And then the final match, which has so many layers and things to talk about. We have the Vision with Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed and the new addition Logan Paul. We have the extra edition, Drew McIntyre, and the former Paul Heyman guy, Brock Lesnar, up against CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, the Usos, Jimmy and Jay, and Roman Reigns. And the key here is that the match does not start until everyone is in the ring. And if you leave the ring after everyone gets in, then your team automatically loses. So it's kind of like a Royal Rumble a little bit. Like, once you're in, you're out, or once you're in, you're in. But this is a little bit like you got to wait until everyone's in. Um, Started off with CM Punk and Braun Breaker. I expect to see this very soon, especially given the end. I think eventually Bronson Reed came, and then Cody came, and then Logan. I
Jimmy.
can't remember all, but the final two are the obvious
Yeah.
final two. Brock with the advantage, with the early five, and then Roman came. This was the cool shit when Roman was coming out, and Brock says, "Oh, okay, I'll see you, man," and he walks out and stands at the front entrance to the War Games. Roman comes around that long ass corner, sees him, and is like, "Oh shit!" And then they start kind of like two battering rams. It's like boom, and then Roman hits him with a Superman punch. Now we also did get a little different entrance this year for the Survivor Series, where it used to just be they'd be like in these shark cages next to each other. Now it's like a Royal Rumble, and I thought they're just going with something different because they want to try something different, which I'm all for. But it sounds like, from what I heard, it was more about the size of the arena, and they weren't, or stadium, and they weren't going to be able to put those two cages and all those guys in that spot. So they had to just be like, "Hey, we're just going to do something different because we got to scrap the idea." Um, but yeah, Roman and Brock are going at it on the outside, and then when they go in, now the War Games match begins, the battle to end it all, or whatever the fuck they call it. And we had, and this is where I want to hear from you, we had an interference. A man, I'm assuming a man, dressed in all black, black hoodie, black jeans, black everything,
I know who it
black
is.
shoes. Huh?
I know who it is.
Okay. He interferes, and he climbs the cage, doesn't go into the cage directly. He climbs the cage, jumps down. He sees CM Punk who's staring at him. He hits CM Punk with a savate kick or whatever the fuck it was, crescent kick, and then hits him with a curb stomp, and then climbs back out. In the match, I think that's where Braun Breaker ended up. Oh, he ran the ropes, and then
Twice.
on the third one, yeah, and he hit CM Punk with the spear and then pinned him and match over. Who do you think the man in black is?
Montez Ford.
That was one thing I heard as a
Just because
possibility.
I don't know anybody else in the, and I could be absolutely wrong, but his back looks like Montez Ford's back, and he moves like Montez Ford. This man
Okay.
scaled the fence, did his thing, then scaled it back, and then ran out.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's somebody back there that could do that, but he literally did that in what, 6 seconds?
Yeah.
Yeah. It reads everybody says it's the other theory is Austin Theory, but I've never seen Austin Theory move like that.
Well, remember, he's been gone for a while, like
Yeah.
months. So I don't know what they were working on, and I don't know. But as far as the physicality, like the brawniness of him, it looked more like Theory to me than it
Oh,
did
okay.
Montez. But Montez was the second option for me. I'm like, that's right. He did get a little more jacked, but I can't remember his last match. So I don't know how jacked he could have gotten since then.
I just think
So
he runs like Montez Ford.
Oh, I didn't even pay attention that much. Okay. But yeah, those are the two options I heard. Those are the only two options. I don't think I heard another one. Yeah, it's just those two. So I'm like, all right, well, I mean, unless it was Seth, which I doubt. But
No, he's not moving like that.
no. And I did hear that not only is Cody and Roman supposed to be the next WrestleMania main event again, but also but also that Austin Theory was supposed to be in the War Games match. But because Seth got injured, they were like, oh shit, we can't have him not be in it now. We already told him he was going to have a spot, so now we got to figure something else out. So I'm figuring he probably would have had Logan Paul's spot. And Seth would have had, well, actually, Seth would have had Logan Paul's spot, and maybe Drew McIntyre would have been taken over by Austin Theory or something like that. But I don't know. It's interesting. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. What would you grade the show overall?
B minus.
You said C or B?
B.
B minus. Okay. Yeah, I'll
B
give you that.
minus
B
B.
minus. Yeah, B minus B for me as well. Um, the one critique I heard about this, other than the repetitive spot for Io Sky every year, which doesn't bother me because that's just her thing, and it's a pretty impressive spot, um, was that Punk, the Usos, and Roman were in the War Games match 2 years in a row. But
They're
I'm like,
talented. They're the stars.
yeah, I don't have a problem with that because the Horsemen were in it several years in a row, and they were on the road going. They had like in '87 when they first had it, they had like a whole, oh, we're gonna have a War Games match in this city, we're gonna have one in this city, we're gonna have one in this city. So I was like, damn, they're really running the tables. And then the other thing, what was I gonna say? Oh, and then Undisputed Era when they were in NXT. Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong, and Adam Cole, they were in the War Games match like 4 years in a row. As a quattro? I don't know how to say it. After trio? What is after trio? You're a singing guy. What is it?
Quartet.
Thank you. See?
Mm-hmm.
I knew you'd know. I knew you'd
but
know.
I also feel like this is probably the last time we see them all together, sadly.
Mm. Yeah. In one match at one time?
Yeah.
Other than maybe the
Think
Royal
about
Rumble?
it. All that talent and that
Yeah.
ring. Brock's on a year-to-year. He's going to be gone soon.
Mm-hmm.
I could see CM Punk going one more year, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
Let's look at this real quick and just look at how many WWE, not NXT champions, but just WWE undisputed or world heavyweight champions there have been. Or remember when we had the Raw and SmackDown champions, that too. So Drew McIntyre is a couple time champion, Brock Lesnar several times, CM Punk several times, Cody Rhodes one, yeah, one, Jey Uso one, Roman Reigns several times. 6 guys in this match have been world champions.
Didn't Cody win it twice? This is Cody's second.
He beat
stint.
Roman. Oh,
this
that's
is the
right.
second stint. Yeah, this is the second
Right,
stint.
he got it back from who did he get it from? From Cena.
Yeah.
Because he lost his and then he got it back from Cena. Okay.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny? Like that's the other thing that bothers me is like that doesn't even matter anymore. Like that was so long ago.
And it wasn't.
It was 8 months ago, and it feels like 4 years ago.
Yeah. True.
It's like
True.
we just move on too quickly. Man, whatever. Anyway, yeah. So to have 6 current or former world champions in the ring at once, that's a hard. That's tough. AJ Lee, Alexa, Charlotte, Io, Rhea, Becky, Nia, and Asuka. 8 out of 10.
I'm about to say they've all been champions. Yeah.
And we're just talking about main roster, not NXT or anything else.
Yeah,
every
main
single one.
roster.
Mm-hmm. Matter
Who
of fact,
hasn't? Legend hasn't, right?
Legend hasn't, and Kyrie was not. Oh wait,
No, Kyrie has. Yeah, Kyrie's been a champion.
That might be 9 then, and then Legend would be the only one who's not been.
Wait a minute, has Kyrie been a world? I want to say she has.
I think she has in NXT, but not in.
No, I think she has the main roster. Check for me.
How much you want to bet? How much you want to put on it?
A taco.
Put money on right now. A taco.
A taco.
I'll color myself. Championships and accomplishments. Here we go. New Japan, Stardom. So here we go. NXT Women's. Women's Tag Team Championship with Asuka 3 times. Mae Young Classic winner 2017. NXT Year End Award twice. And WWE Year End Award once.
Damn, so she's never been a champion?
She's never been a world champion on the main roster, and neither has Lash, but Lash just got there a second ago. So I don't even want to count that.
And the crazy thing is we're talking about Asuka, who's a sure Hall of Famer.
Guaranteed.
For WWE.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, and I just to kind of add to this, so we had 8 in the first match. We had
Right.
Cena has been a champion, so that's the 9th person on the show. Vaquer, that's 10. Nikki Bella, that's 11. And then you add the 6, that's 17 people on this card have been a WWE main roster world champion. Not bad.
No, not
That's
at all.
that's spreading the wealth literally. I can't think of anything that's even remotely similar to where people have spread their wealth that well. And the oldest, most recent champion, probably before Punk got it, would have been Punk. Oh no, AJ Lee. The last time she had a reign was a long time ago, more than 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow, what a trend. So parity, it all matters.
I mean,
So overall,
and
huh?
and for the men's side for War Game match, Logan Paul and Braun Breaker,
Mm-hmm.
Bronson Reed and Jimmy, right?
Yep.
Those are the 4 that haven't, but they've all had titles at one point.
Yeah, Logan was U.S. Jimmy tag, of course. Um, who else did you say?
Bronson Reed and
Bronson Reed,
and
North American champion.
yeah. No,
And
didn't they tag team champions at one point too?
I can't remember Bronson Reed having a tag team championship. I know he's been an NXT, like UK champion or something like that. Let me see. He was NXT North American champion, and he was the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal
Oh, okay.
winner last year.
Okay,
So
so
he's
he's
only
the
had
only one.
Yeah.
The only one that hasn't had a main event title. Everyone else has.
Yeah. What a trip, man.
Well, they know what they're
What a-
doing, like we said earlier.
I like that they're spreading the wealth, but it does seem a little too quick. Moving on too quick. I know you got to do
No,
TV every week.
yeah, but no one's holding on to anything anymore.
No. Look at how quick Cena turned his around. Look at how quickly Becky Lynch lost hers to, or no, was it Chelsea Green lost hers to Maxine Dupri? Somebody lost the
Uh,
belt.
Chelsea lost hers to Maxine Dupree recently.
Okay. Maxine, she's so cute.
She
That's
is.
I don't want to lust over her. She's not mine.
She's
And then
training
the
too.
other, huh?
She's training too. She's taking
Yeah,
it serious.
she's doing a better job. And like I said, I mean, she's blonde, she's cute. She'll get it. Liv did. Everyone else can, so she'll get it too. I still can't wait for Sol Ruka. I can't wait for her to come up to the main roster. She's going to be great.
Yeah, she is.
But yeah, so kind of a fun show. People had some
Mm-hmm.
complaints about it, but I think overall it was kind of like Rotten Tomatoes. Like, would you give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down? No thumbs in the middle option. Most people gave it a thumbs up. I had a photo I was going to send you of a poll I saw. 54% had enjoyed the show, so I was like, all right, that's fair. You know,
Right.
3 out of 4 matches, not too bad, and then 1 sleeper. So yeah, Saturday night's main event, December 13th. Our next show will be on the 15th, and that'll be our final wrestling show. Because I just can't do this anymore.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just it's too hard to watch, and I just don't
Well,
enjoy it.
then we really got to find something else to talk about.
Yeah, I don't know if I even really want to do anything. I don't
Okay.
know.
Just let
Yeah,
me know.
yeah. Um, but yeah, so tonight Raw, we had several key matches. There's the other thing I forgot about was I forgot that AJ Styles and Dragon Lee were tag team champions.
Mm-hmm.
When did
Yes,
this
sir.
happen? When did this happen?
Yes, sir.
Did this happen like a month ago? What?
Yes, a month ago.
Oh, well, all right. Right on. So yeah, they beat the New Day and retained their titles. They're going to have a match against the War Raiders next week. Not surprising, because that's exactly who I said they were going to face when they started talking to Adam Pearce backstage. I'm like, oh, War Raiders. Who else, right? Um, We had that was the opener, or that was a match that kind of mattered. And then we had the 2 tournament matches. The last time is now tournament. We had Jey Uso and LA Knight, and then we also had Solo Sikoa and Gunther, which was a much longer match. It
And
was
a pretty good match too.
it was just about double the time. It was almost double the time. And unfortunately, my shit was buffering, so I'm just like, you know what the hell. But yeah, LA Knight rolled up Jey Uso for the win at 9 minutes and 45 seconds, and Gunther, I can't remember how he ended it because it was buffering again. He pinned Solo Sikoa, I think, or did he make him tap out?
He pinned him.
He pinned him. Okay, power bomb or what was it?
Powerbomb.
Fireball. Okay,
He
19 minutes
cheated.
long. Okay, that's right because Zilla Fatu grabbed Gunther. He gave him a
Kicked it.
donkey kick, or whatever, a mule kick, and then he broke free, broke dude's hand, and then went inside the ring.
And then he did the same thing to Solo, but he
Okay.
front groin kick, and then he powerbombed him.
Okay. Yeah, and that's going to be an interesting match because one's been a world champion twice, if I'm not mistaken. Gunther's been twice.
Yes. No. One? Twice? Once. I don't know.
He beat. Isn't that like we should know this? Let me type this in. Wrestler. Here we go. Born in '87. Oh, he's 38 years old already.
Mm-hmm.
Brother better hurry up. He's got like 10 more years. Let me see. He's been world heavyweight champion twice. Who did he beat? The first time was when he beat someone at SummerSlam, right? Damian Priest.
Yeah.
A year ago. And then he beats Jey Uso a couple months ago. And then lost to CM Punk.
Then took a break.
Yes. So he can come back and win this tournament.
Okay.
Because he is.
Okay.
Okay, you know what? I actually don't know. It's a tough call because LA Knight hasn't
had a run.
3 years. He's been U.S. champion, and that's it.
Yep.
That's wild because he's so popular. So it's almost like if you don't get it to him, and this guy's 43 years old.
Yep.
LA Knight he's 43 as of just a month ago. Happy birthday to him. God bless. But yeah, his championships in WWE. Let me go real quick. I'm looking. Here we go. U.S. champion once. Everything else has been NXT or just like he won this thing or won that thing, but not a title. Last year, Breakout Star of the Year, Fan Chant of the Year. He got 2 Slammies. He's been a U.S. Championship contender this year. SummerSlam Slim Jim Battle Royal. He won that. He was a $1 million champion when he was in NXT. When he was he wasn't. Was he LA Knight then? I know he changed his name at one point, and it was just like, what? Why? But anyway,
He was like a model consultant, whatever he used to be.
Yeah, it was the Maxim Male Models. I'm looking at it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and now they're in another company. Oh, okay, that's right. Because Mansoor, that's the guy from Saudi Arabia.
Mm-hmm.
I actually really like him. He looked like his style to me seemed a lot more like Mustafa Ali.
Yeah, I think they're on TNT. What is it?
They're at AEW. They're all signed to AEW.
Yeah.
Mason or Madden, whatever. Mansoor, Johnny TV, whose name used to be Johnny Nitro or Johnny Mercury or whatever he was, and then Taya Valkyrie, who's his wife, and they're all in AEW and ROH. So props to them.
Who's his wife?
Taya Valkyrie. She was in what was that? What was the name of that other wrestling company? Lucha Underground.
Okay.
Yeah, she's blonde lady, kind of some up tops. Yeah. So
I just up tops.
Yeah.
Love it. Love
does.
it.
You know what it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's interesting because LA Knight and Gunther are both Raw, and they're wrestling on SmackDown.
Yeah.
for the final John Cena. Like, really? You couldn't just do a Raw one and a SmackDown? Well, I guess because of the timing, you can't. Never mind. I'll just get over it. Yeah. The other result was, what was the other one? So there was the two matches, the tag match. Oh, and then the final match. And I kind of saw it coming in the beginning when Charlotte and Alexa came out to start the evening, and they're challenging. Uh, who are they? They were challenging the Kabuki Warriors,
Yeah, they want a rematch. They deserve a rematch.
right? And oh, I'm sorry. Was it Charlotte and Alexa came out first, or was it Rhea?
No, it,
No,
it was Rhea and
you're right.
yeah.
And Io Sky, yes, they came out first, celebrating. They're like, okay, we want a championship shot. Charlotte Alexa come out. They're like, hey, hold on, we got a shot first because we never got a rematch. And I knew right there, I'm like, okay, probably triple threat. I was tweeting whatever, posting on Threads all my ideas as the show was happening, so that way I could mark it, so I could remember. Um, but yeah, so they're going. I figured it was going to be a triple threat tag team match at Saturday Night's Main Event. Um, but it looks like it might actually be a 4-way tag team or a 5-way tag team match at Saturday Night's Main Event, which is like ladder match.
Oh, that would be cool.
10 women, dog. That might be the match of the night. If they do 5 teams, 10 women, right? You can not only get new champions, and you can also build new stories, right? A champion turns against, or a teammate turns against the other teammate by accident or on purpose, or hit somebody else. Like there's so much stuff you can do with 10 people in the ring. Obviously, we saw that with the War Games too. So, um, in the main event, Rhea Ripley and Io Sky, Charlotte Flair, and Alexa Bliss. The match ended in a DQ when the Kabuki Warriors came out and interfered. And then I believe, was it Bailey and Laya? What's her name?
Lyra,
Lyra.
Valkyrie.
Thank you. And it's funny is like that's the same last name as Taya Valkyrie. That's why I was getting
Yeah,
confused. But they want a shot too. And then there's also probably potentially Nia Jackson, Last Legend. That's 12. And then there was another tag team, I thought, but I can't remember now. Um, I don't know. But anyway, like you get 10 to 12 women, you got to get them a ladder match or something and make it happen. And that might be the match of the night. That's Saturday Night's Main Event if they do it there.
you didn't
Um,
finish. You didn't finish. And then who else came out?
it was buffering so much.
And then Liv Morgan and
Thank you. That's
the
why.
faction came out. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the other tag team. I'm like, I know there's another tag team. So yeah, then it was Roxanne Perez and the taller one, Raquel Rodriguez.
Yeah, but
I always want to
Bailey
call
and
her. I always want to call her Rhea, or not Rhea. It's Reina Gonzalez because that
yeah,
was her name before she changed it to Raquel. Because
I just can't. I can't get past Bailey's jams. I don't. They're so distracting. I just I can't.
she
That's
is your Maxine Dupree.
that is my girl. Yeah, straight up.
Yeah, she looks good. I mean, is there a is there? I mean, honestly, without sounding like misogynist, but this isn't misogyny at all. It's just anyway. Is there a single unattractive woman on the entire main roster?
No.
And when I say unattractive, I mean like ugly. I don't mean like
Well, yeah, I know what you mean, but no,
yeah,
because if it's not your typical beauty, it's your European beauty, it's your exotic beauty. It's you know,
yeah. I don't.
and I'm sure. I want to be politically correct. I'm sure people that prefer men, um, there's no bad looking guy on the roster either.
Yeah,
I think it's just a part of the business.
yeah. Like this is not 1985, so we're not getting a bunch of hairy old guys that are kind of fat and kind of moving around and doing that whole thing. So this is big billions of dollars plural business So if you have people on there who are not very attractive, that's not going to work. Matter of fact, I said this hot take, random. I was talking to a friend of mine years ago, and I said if Chris Benoit, and maybe this sounds bad, but if Chris Benoit was not nicknamed the Crippler and had a smaller stature to him, like didn't look ripped, didn't have a missing tooth and all that kind of stuff,
He'd
I
be
don't know.
George working at Radio Shack.
Well, no, I was going to say as far as the murder trial, I don't know if people would have looked at him I don't know if people would have been so easy to say it had to be he's crazy, he's a this, he's a that. I think they would have been a little bit softer with him if he was more generally appealing to people.
No, yeah, yeah.
And I think that's just I say that, and that's probably maybe a really bad example to use because obviously there's a death there. And,
I see what you mean, though.
yeah, but I think people are just easier on people who look attractive. You know, if you've ever dated someone who's really attractive, it's hard because you want them, but at the same time, they're going to do shit because they really want attention too. Because
Right.
that's what it is. And you
Right.
got to deal with it, or you got to find someone else who doesn't need that much attention, who's not going to be that attractive.
Right.
And I have an Eminem line in my head, but I can't say it because I don't want to go to jail. But it's funny. It's from a song he did.
Text it to me.
I will. I'm trying to remember what song it is. I know the lyric though. That's for sure. Oh, Emma's fucking hilarious. So yeah, I think we're at least going to get a 5 or 6 way women's tag team ladder match at Saturday Night's Main Event. It's going to be Cena against either LA Knight or Gunther. Obviously, I think the best option would be LA Knight because he's been on the upswing. But if you really want to do it maybe a little bit more, you get him screwed at on SmackDown on Friday, and then you have him kind of go on a tear and really start beating people up and becoming more of a badass, like Braun Breaker's new shirt. You like that shirt?
What did
you
it
see
say?
it at all? I'm gonna go back to it real quick. It said,
Didn't it just bark on it or something like that?
"Badass Braun Breaker, speed limit 23 miles per hour."
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, because he tore off his jacket or whatever he took off, and he had that new shirt, and he has trunks, or I can't tell if they're tights, but it says dog on the right thigh. Probably says, I think it just says where my dog's at, or maybe dog, whatever. And then speed limit 23 on the other leg.
Wait, don't we have a Friday night SmackDown, we have a Monday night, and we have another Friday night, right? Before
Saturday Night's Main Event?
Isn't Saturday Night's Main Event on the 13th?
Correct. So we do have 3 more shows.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Is he going to appear on any of them?
Cena, via satellite? I don't know.
I was about to say, because contractually, he's not.
Yeah.
He doesn't have
to. He doesn't need to. They don't need a 2-minute John Cena anything.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like it sells itself. We already know what's happening. If he comes on screen, you got to pay him, unless he's willing to donate his time, which he shouldn't have to because he's an employee and they're $1 billion company. So they're probably just like, hey, we don't need you. Just stay at home and rest up. So yeah, I like Braun's new shirt though. It looks pretty dope. But yeah, I'm glad to see a Liv back. Have you seen the women's commercial for the WrestleMania?
Yeah, it's cool.
The surprises, and they have Liv's face come out. I'm like, they couldn't show that before because she wasn't back yet.
I'm missing Belair. Like, that's just me. Like, I wish that finger would heal.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a hell of a talent. I think in the commercial was Liv, obviously. I think Charlotte, was it Io, Rhea, and Jade? Was it like 5 or 6 women?
Was Bailey in it? I don't remember.
I can't remember. I don't think so. I don't think so at all. Maybe Becky Lynch too, or maybe AJ. I can't remember.
Becky Lynch was in it.
Women's WrestleMania commercial.
Tiffy was in it.
That's the other one. That's right. Maybe
that was kind of like, what the hell?
I wonder if they filmed it before Liv,
or maybe she's coming back into the picture.
Well, that plus I also think they may have actually filmed it a few weeks ago
Mm-hmm.
when they did the other one when they did the guys like, hey, we just got to do it all and do it all at once, and Jade hadn't dropped it yet, so you couldn't. Maybe they just hadn't decided. Yeah, so it's Jade, Becky, Charlotte, who looks like nothing like herself, uh, Io Sky, Rhea Ripley.
Leave that lady alone.
She's leave her face alone. Oh, Tiffy. And then the seventh one would be Liv when they said surprises or whatever. This is a long commercial. A minute and a half. Or sorry, minute 17. Right on. So yeah. I think
Yeah,
it'll be
that's
a really interesting WrestleMania this coming year. But I hope that the in ring work gets better and doesn't look like missed punches all the time.
I'm like, is he rolling the camera? And I was like, no, he's doing it.
Because it's a lot of missed like I don't want people getting hurt. I get it. But come on. Come on, we gotta do better, y'all. Anyway, yeah. That's all I got.
All right. I'm looking at WWE Stars net worths right now, as of 2025 August. Surprised. I thought these. I mean, they're still millionaires. I just thought they'd be more. Yeah. Mark is net worth is 17 million.
Who?
Mark Calloway.
17
Undertaker.
million. Yeah.
He got some kids though. He's got some ex-wife, so
Yeah.
I'm sure it's worth more before that. Jericho's 18 million.
Jericho,
That's pretty
18
good.
million.
18 million.
Well, remember,
All
he's
right.
also lead singer of Fozzy, and he
Fozzy, yeah.
runs that cruise and whatever. So yeah, he's got his stuff going.
Hogan
What
was worth 25.
Not surprising. Should have been
Yeah.
more.
Oh yeah, well,
Should've
I
been
mean, he had some wives too, and some
divorced.
mistresses. Brock Lesnar's 25.
25 mil for Brock?
Yeah.
Wow.
I thought he'd be worth more too, or he had more too. This is no surprise. Stone Cold is 30.
13 or 30?
30.
30, okay. What's
And
the Rock worth?
The Rock, they haven't got to him yet.
It's too big.
I know. He's almost a billionaire. John Cena's 80. That's pretty good.
Hmm?
That's really good. Triple H, guess.
72.
250.
That's what happens when you're a CFO.
Yeah.
Or whatever he is.
Stephanie, guess.
More than Triple H. Triple H was how much again?
They're both 250.
Oh, that doesn't count. That's not fair.
Yeah.
Married couple.
The Rock's, guess how much?
600.
800. Like I said, he's almost a billionaire.
Yeah, not surprising at all.
Yeah, he'll get it. Vince McMahon.
17.2 bill.
3.2 bill. It's got some lawsuits, you know. If I'm being honest.
Boy, howdy.
Being honest, homie's got some lawsuits.
You don't keep your dick in your pants, keep your phone.
Seriously, though.
Oh my gosh. I think when we review Saturday Night's Main Event in a couple weeks, on that Monday after, which will be the 15th, I kind of want to do a few like end of the year awards, my perspective and then your perspective as well.
That'd
like
be cool.
Female, like kind of like the Slammies, like they got the female superstar of the year, male. I want to say tag team of the year, match of the year, and then also show of the year.
That's fair.
Which could be a Raw, SmackDown, but I'd probably stick to PLE of the. No, we can do that. We can do weekly show of the year and which PLE out of all the ones from this year, maybe even rivalry, whatever it is. I'll send you the list, and if you want to add to it or take away or whatever, just let me know.
Cool.
We'll figure it out. Yeah, So I think it'd be a good idea because, like, I don't remember a lot of this stuff. Um, I don't remember all the feuds and stuff. I don't, and we probably need to have like a worst. Who's the worst match of the year, or worst worst male and worst female? You want to do that too, or just leave it at like a nice?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Fuck it. Let's do it.
So we'll do like the yin and the yang, right? It's like here's the goods, here's the bad.
So yeah,
Do it like
I
that.
love that.
Okay, we'll do that. All right, my guy. I'm sure we'll be texting and whatever, but I will see you on the 15th, if I'm not mistaken.
All
Yeah,
right.
2 weeks.
Let me know
All
if
right, my guy.
anything else pops off before then and you want to do something.
And I will stay away from salad before our man it thing. I think it's the dressing.
Could be.
Yeah,
Could
because
be
every
or
time I
could
eat,
be or could be or you're just eating leafy greens that's doing their job. I don't know. Just a thought.
that's really quick,
Yeah, well,
and it came out like twice in a matter of like 10 minutes. I was like, bro, I thought I was done. Nope.
your body said nope.
Get you a washcloth because this. Change your underwear because there's a lot of shit going on right now.
You might need the free ball, buddy.
I am. But there's
That's
no
too.
cam. There's no camera below my neck. You see that, right?
That part.
Free balling. Anyway, I'll send you the list of shit, and I'll tell you the Eminem lyric.
Okay.
Um, and we'll take it from there. All
All
right, my
right.
guy. Take care.
I'll talk to you soon. Late.
All right, peace.
Peace.